Hi everyone, and welcome to TWF NXT. Gorilla Monsoon, here with Mike today and with Booker T. And today on NXT, we are going to see the TWF 24/7 winnings on stake here today. When Xia Li puts her TWF 24/7 winnings on stake here today, Gorilla Monsoon says. You got that right, Mike, today, says Gorilla Monsoon. You got that right, Gorilla. We're going to be seeing Xia Li, the first Eastern Eastlander, a skilled wrestler, who's going to put the TWF 24/7 winnings on stake, Mike today says. Well, I tell you one thing right now, Gorilla and Mike. The only thing I tell you right now, Booker T says, is that whoever happens to be dumb enough or bold enough or fearless enough to go after Xia Li, she's going to get beat up, Booker T. She's going to get beat up, Booker T said. Beat up bad. So beware to all you wrestlers and all you fighters out there and overstars out there. Would you stop, Booker T, telling all the wrestlers and fighters and overstars out there to be aware of Xia Li? That they shouldn't be bold or fearless when fighting her. If they weren't bold and fearless, Booker T, they wouldn't be in the skilled wrestling business, or whatever you want to call it, the sports glee business, Gorilla Monsoon said. You got that right, Mike today says. If you're not fearless and you're not bold to take on all comers, then why are you being in the skilled wrestling business or the skilled sports glee business, whatever you want to call it? Well, here comes Xia Li coming to the ring now. Alright, Xia Li goes. The TWF 24/7 fighter. And WWE still doesn't have anything for me yet. But I know here in the toy wrestling gathering, I'm going to put my TWF 24/7 winnings on stake here today on NXT, the last NXT of 2023 YL. So the way I look at it, whoever comes out is going, to get their rear beat by me. Well, Gorilla Monsoon said, here comes Shark Boy, who has spent most of his time in the skilled wrestling business, either in XPW or WCW or WWF, mostly dark matches, or TNAW or GSW, IW, or soon to be TNAW again, Gorilla Monsoon said. You got that right, Mike today said. Shark Boy got himself over when he started doing his take on Steve Austin. Since Steve Austin would never come to TNAW, TNAW had to craft their own stunning Steve Austin, their own Stone Cold Steve Austin, their own ring overling Steve Austin, their own Steve Austin. Oh yeah, Booker T said. And all I remember him doing was teaming up with Christopher Daniels when Christopher Daniels was being Curry Man or whatever the hell they were doing at that time in TNAW. Which I was there during that time. So, you know what? You gotta be the dumbest son of a bitch that I have ever laid my eyes on. I'm a daughter of a bitch. You gotta be the dumbest daughter of a bitch I ever laid my eyes on. You wanna fight Stone Cold Shark Boy. This isn't ring overling Shark Boy. This isn't stunning Shark Boy. It's a Stone Cold Shark Boy. And if you want me to open a can of whoop rare on your rear, stub a mud hole in your rear and walk it dry, then give me a clam yeah. Clam yeah. Isn't that supposed to be hell yeah? And the last time I fought, sharks really eat all kinds of shit. So instead of drinking beer or Earl, I know what you drink. Clam juice, whatever. I'm going to win the TWF 24/7 winnings, and I'm going to do something I never did in my time in XPW or WCW or WWF or TNAW or GSW or IW, or TNAW again, and that is win a winning. And now it's the bottom row, because Stone Cold Shark Boy said so. Well, we'll see what happens. This match is for the TWF 24/7 winnings. First, he is Stone Cold Shark Boy, and she is the TWF 24/7 fighter from the Folkreich of Eastland, Xia Li. Xia Li just kicked and knocked out Stone Cold Shark Boy with one kick, Gorilla Monsoon said. Stone Cold Shark Boy is down, Gorilla Monsoon said. Well, he might talk like Steve Austin, Gorilla Monsoon, but we all know he cannot wrestle or fight like Steve Austin. I should know, because I was in TNAW when he was doing all that, Mike Today said. Yeah, Booker T said. Stone Cold Shark Boy came in, wanted everyone to think that he was either stunning Steve Austin or the utmost overstar Steve Austin or Stone Cold Steve Austin or Steve Austin, and he was neither of those sales, Booker T says. He got his head kicked off. Would you be earnest saying he got his head kicked off? His head didn't get kicked off. It's still on his body. He would have been dead if his head got kicked off, Gorilla Monsoon says. Yeah, that's right, Mike Today said. A death of a doll happens when a doll's head comes off, and you can't put the head back on. We lost sundry dolls over the 30 years, and even before that to that happening, Mike Today says. 1, 2, 3. Ding ding ding. Here is your winner, and still the TWF 24/7 fighter, Xia Li. And Xia Li, Mike Today said, just beat a former TNAW, GSW, IW, TNAW wrestler Shark Boy, who is more known for his time in TNAW, IW, or soon to be TNAW again, than he was for his time in WCW or WWF. Mostly dark matches, Mike Today says. Well, I can tell you one thing, Gorilla Monsoon says. Stone Cold Shark Boy came in, and he thought that talking like Steve Austin would have been enough, but it seems like it wasn't, Gorilla Monsoon said. It wasn't, Booker T says. Xia Li kicked his head off. Xia Li beat him. And now Shark Boy, or Stone Cold Shark Boy, or whatever you want to call him, he don't know what hit him. Now can you dig that, sucker? What I said in my first run in WWF, WWE, and my 2-diff run in WWE 2. I guess I said my TNAW run. Not in WCW, not in GSW, not the GWF either. Alright, Gorilla Monsoon said we'll send it away to Mike Lane. Thank you, Gorilla Monsoon and Mike Today. I'm going to be talking with Xia Li here today on NXT. First off, Xia Li, we all know that you came to the toy wrestling gathering from the Walmart's website last month from Free King Toys. Yeah, and you won the TWF 24/7 winnings. Yes, I did, Mike Lane. Just like I know you came from the Vinlander Thrift Middle. And I'll tell you right now, I'm still the TWF 24/7 fighter. And no one will take that winning off of me. You just saw what happened to Shark Boy, or Stone Cold Shark Boy, or Stunning Shark Boy, or the Utmost Overstar Shark Boy, or Ring Overling Shark Boy, whatever offshoots of Steve Austin he's going as. Well, Xia Li, we did see what you did to Shark Boy, and you are the first woman to ever come from the Folkreich of Eastland as a skilled wrestler. That's right. There are very few skilled wrestling businesses in Eastland, or the Folkreich of Eastland, not to get misled by the Folkreich of Eastland, which the Folkreich of Eastland says is a Reich of theirs, or the settling of theirs. They can't make up their mind. Anyway, at the end of the day, I'm still the TWF 24/7 fighter, and no one's going to take it away from me, Mike Lane. No wrestler, no fighter, no overstar, whatever you want to call them, no one in skilled wrestling or sports glee or whatever you want to call it is going to beat me. And no one gonna beat me at all. Alright, that's my talk with Xia Li. Back to you, Gorilla Monsoon and Mike today. Thank you, Mike Lane, for talking with Xia Li here today on NXT. And that's all the time we got here for NXT. I, Gorilla Monsoon, Mike today, and Booker T. We hope you like NXT, and we'll see you tomorrow for Dynamite or Might.